Hello to my Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Geminis, let's get into it. Let's see what kind of week you are going to have. Happy new moon. We are in the new moon phase. If you're watching this video on the 29th, it is the last day of this cycle. We have a new cycle that begins on the 30th of December. We have a new moon in Capricorn. The key word is planning. Planning. The overarching theme is what is stopping you from living your ideal life. What is stopping you from living your ideal life? That's right. Close out the cycle. Close out the cycle. All right. Close out the cycle and get ready to create a new life. A new you, new life, right? Not just because of the new year. We're closing out the number 8, which is a karmic number, right? Yeah, so let's get into it. When we look at the number 8 on the sideways, it looks like an infinity symbol. So you're taking yourself out an infinite cycle of something, right? And so you're creating something new with the number 9, the year of 9, right? So close out whatever cycles you need to close out. Let's see what we got going on here. Courage. Yeah. Courage. You're going to have the courage to do something. 37. You have the courage to do something, right? Yeah. And this oracle deck here. So the courage to do something. 37, 3 and 7 is 10. 10 is the number for instant manifestation. Your words are going to create your reality. What do you need the courage to do? That's a lightning bolt, right? Lightning bolt, right? Shazam. So that means a person who is not afraid to do something. We see that lightning bolt in that, just kind of so you're going on this journey, this new journey, kind of sort of resting in power. Somebody who is saying, okay, you're not afraid to, you have this aha moment, this awakening, you kind of sort of being summoned to, take some kind of action going in the right direction moving forward, right? So it's kind of sort of nudging you to let go of any fears and just boldly moving ahead in the right direction. Live your dreams, step forward with confidence, meditate on something, create some kind of a mantra to move forward in the right direction. Breaking any bad habits, anything that's going to push you in the right direction to live your absolute best dreams on purpose. Detach from any energies that's going to stop or block you from living your best life, right? Let's get into it. Let's get right into it, Geminis. Let's do it. Basically, source is saying, hey, you're responsible for you. You are responsible for you. So, alrighty, let's get into it. So something is striking somebody like a lightning bolt. If you're watching it again on the 29th, 2 and 9 is 11. Source is saying get off the fence. Light. The number 11 symbolizes light, Light. So somebody is becoming enlightened about something within yourselves. Like, okay, stop sitting on the fence trying to make a decision about something. It's the last day of the cycle. Get off the fence and step into the light. You've been talking about something for a long time. You need to become enlightened. You've become enlightened. You've gotten information. You need to move forward. And break away from the crowd. Something that source is saying you're trying to live your absolute best life because you're a mutable sign, and it's something you've been praying for yourself. Like you've been praying to make room for some good, some good news and some, things for yourself, right? Yeah, you got some ideas of some things you want to do for you. This is the Ace of Wands. Somebody has some good ideas for you. You're not trying to live a bunch of friction. Remember, you need 2 wands to rub together, to create friction, chaos, and confusion. So source is saying, no, you got some good ideas by yourself. So somebody is moving forward alone. You got some good ideas, right? Yeah, so 3 of Swords. So some energies you're leaving behind. 3, it's some energies. They're still talking about some disappointing things, heartbreaking things. They're still, whoever these energies are, they're not talking about the same things that you're talking about. They're still living in conflict, chaos, and confusion. They're judging people. y'all are not on the same frequency. Whoever it is, source is saying it's time to get off the fence. It's the 29th. If you're watching this on the 29th and get off the fence, you're already enlightened. That's what this is right here. Let's pull 4 more cards for a 6-card spread. Here's the 4 of Wands. Source say you've already fallen for the bait and switch enough times. It's time to get off the fence. Time to get off the fence. Yeah. Here's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so it's saying it's time for you to fight for, your legacy, for you to stay focused. For you to stay focused. You're going to feel very fortunate that you did. You're going to feel very fortunate that you did. Somebody is still kind of sort of chained to a particular, belief. Somebody's still like, well, we still got to, and remember the devil is in the details, and the devil will keep you in a state of confusion. Somebody's still, I'm hoping that, I'm still kind of hoping, I'm still praying that, somebody gonna come around. They're gonna, it's almost like hoping that a particular loved one is going to eventually come around, that they're gonna get it together, that they're gonna come out of a state of confusion. Maybe that's just how they're wired. Maybe really, just realistically, maybe that's just how they're wired. Maybe that's something they inherited from another, family member, from another something. Maybe that's just how they're wired, really. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so source is saying it's time to get off the fence. Time to get off the fence. Maybe that's somebody's belief system. So source is saying stop falling for the bait and switch. Because it's the devil playing tricks on somebody's mind. Somebody's still in their mind thinking, maybe they're going to change their mind. Maybe something, different is going to happen. And so it's like, maybe not. Take the blindfolds off. Yeah. 3 of Swords and Knight of Swords is 2 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's been walking around with blindfolds for a long time. Still indecisive. So it's like, move on. Just get off the fence. Move on. Stop falling for the bait and switch. Stop falling for the bait and switch. So yeah, I do see you doing a cord cutting ceremony. I do see somebody tossing some things into a burning bowl and moving on with your life and unchaining yourself from this particular belief system. That something is going to turn around, something is going to change, that people can't make up their own mind. They can't make a decision for themselves, that, they're just such misery that somebody is forcing them to do something that they really don't want to do on their own. Somebody has made a decision to, do whatever they want to do. So sources like something is hitting somebody like a lightning bolt. Something is hitting somebody like a lightning bolt. So this is where source needs you to adapt to the truth. Like adapt to something. Adapt to the truth. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So something could be heartbreaking for somebody. That somebody is, that somebody could be lying to themselves. Somebody could be, somebody could really be in denial that somebody is really lying to themselves about something. Right? So, yeah, so, all right. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. All right. So yeah, keep your vibrations high. Here we have the 9 of Wands. So source is saying, now that you've come through this long and arduous journey, now you can step into number 9. 9 is like, now you have an opportunity to create this life that you've been praying for. You've been praying for something. Now you got room to create. Now that you're not falling for this bait and switch anymore, right? So now you're releasing something. Now you've decided you're getting off the fence. You've taken the blindfolds off. You have your whole future in front of you. Now you're saying, okay, now you can move on. Now you can move on, right? Now you're going to start seeing your money grow. You're planting some brand new seeds and you're going to start seeing your money grow. Here we have the Joker card. You're leaving behind distractions. You're leaving behind the distractions, right? And you're grateful that the past is behind you. There it is. That's your gratitude. You're grateful that the past is behind you. Yep. You're very compassionate, but you're grateful that the past is now behind you. Yep. So now it's time for you to raise your frequency. Now it's time for you to raise your frequency. You're very compassionate about a situation, but you're grateful that the past is behind you. Here's the 7 of Swords here. Some things have been said about you behind your back. Here we have 3, Knight is 2, right? And that is the reason why energies are not talking to you, because the energies have said some things about you behind your back. And so there's a 9 again, right? So it says some things about you behind your back. So you got some money coming your way. You got some money, some new money coming across your path, right? Some new money coming across your path. Here we have the 5 of Cups. And some of it may make somebody sad. Like when I say lament, it doesn't necessarily mean like you're actually that would make you cry. It may just make you just disappointed. Some things that you may hear may make you disappointed. Excuse me. But depending on who you are, this is the last day of the cycle. It may be for some of you all what you may need to hear in order for you to move forward. For some of you all, who knows? Some of you all may have already moved on, just like kind of sort of just depending on who you are. Maybe somebody may need to hear something, maybe it already clicked for you to just move on. But just depending on who you are. Just depending on who you are. Just depending on who you are. Because somebody could be really just kind of sort of, when I say chain, you see these chains right here, you see the devil right here, right? So it's 3 energies, or 2 chained to this particular spirit here. That would be like, metaphysically, like a carnal mind, like believing that you can't get past this particular belief system, right? And so you may feel fortunate that maybe somebody else has to help you understand something. Like maybe somebody else who really genuinely loves you may help you, maybe talk to you and tell you to help you to see something that you just don't want to see, or just don't want to believe something, right? So it's always good to have people who genuinely love you to just say, talk to you and say, hey, you don't want to believe something, you don't want to see something or whatever, that's going to help you to just turn the page and move on. So so that you can go ahead and start creating something new for yourself. And that's what I'm saying, new beginning here, new beginning here. So you can go ahead and close the chapter and move on. New beginnings, new you. All right, so we got these cards here, right? This is another deck here. So so this we have a new spirit here, new beginning, new spirit, new beginning for you. New spirit, new beginning for you. And like I say in my cards all the time, everything, this is right here, the 7 of Swords, everything that's said behind your back is not always a bad thing. And I'm going to reiterate that because I want everybody to raise their frequency moving forward in the year of 9. You moved on from something. Everything that's said behind your back is not always negative. I know what the 7 of Swords means, usually it means, but think of it this way, and I have to keep giving this example because when you leave a job or you exit a room, you exit friendships, romantic, whatever, some of those comments that said behind your back are actually very kind. That's how you were able to get the next job. That's how you were able to kind of sort of move on. People have said, oh, no, they're really good people. That's how you were able to go to the next city, state, country, province, whatever. People are like, no, they put it in good words. They're not really nice person. They're this and that. No shade, no nothing. It was just very high vibrational. So people were not like chained to a particular negative belief system about you. They weren't easily swayed. Some people were able to say, no, they're really just a good person. They're genuinely a good person. It just so happened that there's some energies who, like I said before, some of you all would be shocked at how deep you love people, and some people were just trying to stay focused, like you're fighting for your future. You're trying to stay focused, and these energies are fighting just equally as hard to hurt somebody with their words behind your back. So that's why Source is saying, just release something. Release it in love. Release it in love. And you're going to feel very fortunate that someone is explaining that to you. So keep your vibrations high, right? Yep, see how this energy is right here? Wisdom, right? Wisdom. Yep. So wisdom. So somebody was able to really analyze some things. Yeah. So here we have the 8. You know, in your power. You know, stand in your power. You know, stand in your power. Yeah. You stand in your power. Here we have triumph. Yeah. You stood in your power. And you triumphed, right? You stood in your power in love. In a very meek way. Right? In a very meek way. And you triumphed. And so, yeah, you're moving on. There's nothing for you to go back to. Nothing for somebody to go back to. You triumphed. Number 7. Right? Yeah, your intuition. Somebody has very, very powerful intuition. Very powerful intuition. See this Ankh symbol right here? This is divine masculine to divine feminine energy. And so this is, yeah, eternal. Yeah. Right. So accelerated motion. So 2 and 8 is 10. 10 is a number for instant manifestation. So you instantly manifested something. Somebody has a very, very powerful, you know, very, very powerful. Yeah. So, yeah. So here we have heart chakra. Yeah. So I feel like because you love deep, this is right here. You love deep, you love hard, you forgive, you know, you find out what you have in common with people. That's what somebody looks for. You look for what you have in common with people. Source is saying continue having a good heart. Somebody's learning how not to be an overgiver, right? So this is that's what I'm seeing here in your heart. You have a heart. So have a good heart. So continue moving forward. Continue moving forward. Yeah. But I do see you doing a deep root chakra cleanse, right? So this is a good time to do it because we have a new moon in an earth sign, right? So you want to find out what you want to do, because something is like you're doing a deep root chakra cleanse. So this is where you're like somebody's planting. This is like planting new seeds. This is a new beginning for somebody, a brand new beginning for somebody, right here. This is a 9, so somebody is not only doing cord cutting ceremonies, you're doing burning bowl ceremony. Like I said before, here's the root chakra. This is the base root chakra right here. And let's see what else we got going on here. We're gonna close this out. We're gonna go ahead and close this out here. Yeah. So yeah, whatever the plan was, you know, for you, there was definitely some, like I said, you have ancestors around you, but there was definitely some divine intervention here. Looking at your cards here. So yeah, looking at your cards here. But your intuition, like I said, somebody has very, very, very powerful intuition here. Very powerful intuition. Let me see what else we got here with your cards. Let me see what else we got, because I'm trying to see if they'll know how. Let me see. Like these and these here. Let me pull some of these oracle cards here. Let's see what else we got with these oracle cards here. Yeah, oracle cards here. Let's see what else we got going on with these oracle cards. But yeah, brand new beginning for you. Brand new beginning for you. Yeah, here we have build strength. You know, third eye strength here. Yeah, you're definitely building third eye strength here. So you're definitely building third eye strength. We also have grounding yourselves here. 25. So somebody's going to be definitely doing some more grounding here. That's 2 and 5 is 7. And then also looking to the stars. Looking to the stars. Okay, looking to the stars. And also movement. So you're we're talking about auric layers here too. Some kind of movement going on here. And then also drinking some tea. Drinking some tea. And also connecting with your womb. Connecting with your womb, I'm talking about men and women. It's like connecting with the things that you're passionate about, just whatever it is that you're passionate about. Yeah, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Because I'm seeing definitely seeing that you have like lightning bolt instincts, like your intuition, like something comes to you very, very quickly. Something comes to you very, very quickly. Information comes to you very, very quickly. Something comes to you. That's a gift for somebody. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you, meaning source wherever I go. So yeah, something comes to you very, very quickly in terms of your gifts, right? And the thing that comes to you very quickly, just so we're crystal clear, Gemini, is energies that want you to bow down to them. Just so we're crystal clear, right? So whenever you see the devil in the major arcana, it's energies. What comes to you quickly is like somebody is a prayer warrior, right? And when you're in the presence of energies who is their way or the highway, because the devil is so crafty. When you're in the presence of, the moment you say no to something, like there'll be little signs that the enemy will give you. There'll be little signs that the enemy will give you, that is their way or the highway. Sometimes it's as long as you're giving, everything is fine. But no matter the reason when you can't give, then the enemy will let you know they don't care why you can't give. It could be they stop talking to you. You could literally be homeless and they'll be mad at you. You could not have money for lunch. The enemy will be mad at you. Just doesn't care what the reason is. Will stop talking to you. It's a spirit. It's you need to recognize at that very moment what you're dealing with. That needs to click for somebody what kind of spirit you're dealing with. Because it doesn't matter. You could be crying. That energy won't care. It's a coldness behind the eyes. The energy doesn't care. It just does not care. It doesn't care. So that right there, source is saying to you, you're learning how to build your third eye strength. So get grounded, recharge from the earth. Something about your auric layer, this something is strengthening here. Connect with the things that you're passionate about, right? Here we have a divine abundance here. So you were born to align with love's will and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. These energies, like I said before, somebody is definitely drawn to your abundance, right? So yeah, energies are drawn to your abundance. So the moment you start talking about, oh, you have this, you have that, those energies go right into planning mode, right? Going into planning some kind of a plot, plan, scheme, or trap. So source is saying to you, but at that moment, source will cut off certain things so to stop the flow of something. So something could have stopped for you or slowed down, like the flow of something for you. Something is coming to you, like in terms of money is coming to you. Something is coming your way. Here we have work. I'm grateful that I finished projects in a timely manner. Divine inspiration is flowing into my work today. My work brings me fulfillment and I love what I do. Yeah. So yeah, it's time to do a heart chakra cleanse because everybody's love language is not your own, like the same as yours. So stress, I release what I cannot control. I release tension in my body. I relax my jaw and unclench my teeth. I allow my shoulders to be heavy. I breathe in gratitude and exhale pressure. Stress is temporary. I welcome stress-free days into my life. I'm counting my blessings. Great things are happening to me. Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is that you're breaking this, you're breaking some kind of a karmic cycle of being an overgiver. That's what I'm seeing here. Because what I'm saying here is a pattern of a person who is an overgiver to a point where you can be burned out, literally burned out, and still keep falling for a bait and a switch. And so almost to a person who's like trained to just keep giving and giving and giving, no matter what you, if you don't have anything left to give, just keep giving and giving to a point where you don't have any, literally don't have anything. So you have and it looks like the energies turn their backs on you. Some energies turn their backs on you. Yeah, so here we have 29. So if you're watching this video on the 29th, so it's saying, see you journaling. See you journaling. So that you're breaking a cycle. You're breaking a cycle and you are moving on. So here's another oracle card for you. We'll pull a number. And I think if there's any last minute messages, so you can move on. Like I said, I'm going to give you the, like I said, cord cutting ceremony. Cord cutting ceremony. So we have creation. So at the center of the universe, the mountain spirit speaks, telling you of their ancient memories. You walk around the stones of sacred fire and you sense the breath of your ancestors and the purple smoke. Excuse me. They wish to transform your doubt and your pain. There's a ceremonial chant loud in your brain, and the dancers, like the sacred dancers of old, are pulling you into ceremony. They are the equivalent of the Great Spirit here to remind you of the creation of life and death. You open your prayers as a sacred hoop of your life and offer them to the winds of time, caressing the world. A great warrior appears and descends on the mountain pathway to join you. You have made a sacrifice in your life. What is it? He asks. What is your life's greatest truth, and how do you express it? Is your truth held in your pain, or is it hidden within the butterflies that softly lead your transformation? Creation. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's pull a few more cards and we're going to go ahead and close this out. Let me see if there's any last messages. Yeah, so you have divine abundance. And so the abundance comes really within somebody's gifts. And so Source is saying somebody's going to feel very fortunate that you have energies, in your life that, like I said, guardian angel, in your life. That's going to help you to like really, really tap into journaling. So when you have these downloads, these messages coming through your dreams, you want to start downloading these dreams. Really, really start writing these dreams, So yeah, there's some kind of a turning point that's going to help you. This is 8, to help you to vibrate higher and leave behind some energies and detach. So you can rise higher and release some energies and let them just go. Just let them go. Whoever these energies are, you can have compassion, but just cut them off. Let them go. Let these energies go. Release them. Yeah. King of Swords. Cut them off completely. Yeah. Knight of Swords. So you can get back to work. Yep. 3 of Swords. Yeah, because somebody was just like, it was two energies that were just like they were wearing masks like clowns. Yep. Here we have 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Yeah, so it looks like there was some conversation going on. So wait a minute, hold 3 of Wands. Hold on, 3 of Wands. So something is ending, but 3 of Wands. Yeah, so excuse excuse me. So I feel like there was definitely some people were talking about like three. So the number three is like sort of like inspired, motivated. So it's three energies who see somebody as like competitions, fire energy, like seeing people as competition, motivated. So whatever dream somebody may have had last night, okay, if you're watching this video on the 29th, if you think about, first of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. So if you're a person who doesn't document your dreams or whatever the case may be, or if you remember, you don't have to remember the entire dream, because that's what I hear a lot of people say, I don't remember everything. If you just remember a snippet of your dream, write that. You don't have to remember, you don't have to be a dream interpretation, none of that. Just remember something, because somebody is going down like a ball of flames, okay, real fast, right? That's what I'm seeing here in your cards. You're going to have to cut somebody off, because that's what this is right here. You're going up, they're going down. You're going up fast, they're going down fast. I guess I know other way for me to explain it. That's it. Whoever this is. Knight of Wands. If somebody is chained to a particular belief system about something, they chained to a particular belief system, about something like they just lost, confused, it's like they can't find their way. They can't find their way to the light within themselves or something. That's the best way I can kind of describe it. They can't really find the light within themselves. So the best thing you can do, so they're in survival mode. It would be like a person, Gemini, I have to explain it, as like you may have said to them, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, or stay away from certain types of people, or you're better than this, or like you deserve better than that, or it's not like you're talking down to a person, because your card is the Lover's card. So it's not always about lovers. It's like partnerships. So it would be like you were talking not in a condescending way to a person, right? It would be like you're talking to, it wouldn't matter if they were younger than you, older than you, made less money than you do, more, wouldn't matter who they are. You would talk to them as if you would want somebody to talk to you, in other words. But it's like they're lost, and it's almost like no matter how kind you were to them, you basically saying to them, hey, you're talking to them like you would want somebody to talk to you in a very loving way. That's what we're talking about, the Lovers, because your card, the Lovers card. You would talk to them that way, very lovingly, like you don't want to be around those energies. And that's why sources say they're gonna go down like really fast. It's almost like that's the only day. I was like somebody, yeah. So yeah. So here we have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, because they just like I said before. Yeah. And so here we have the Knight of Cups. So you really saved yourself by just, like I said, just staying away from certain energies. Because it's like these energies, some energies really thought there's a very toxic group of energies. Just very toxic. Here we have 4. Yeah, some energies really thought that you were depressed. Like back against the wall, depressed, sad. I mean, just like, whatever. But I feel like you're at a high frequency. You're very high frequency, very clear-headed, clear-minded. Those kind of things. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of plot afoot here, and I definitely feel like you had, But there's one energy in particular that should have known better, but they're just lost. They're lost, they're confused, you know, and but a lot of wonderful things are happening for you coming forward. A lot of wonderful things are coming your way. A lot of wonderful things are coming your way. And I see balance. So there's source had to send somebody in, like I said, a guardian angel to balance some things out for you. I do see for you, I'm going to look at it as like I said, you saved yourself. You're going to almost look at it as like, okay, it's water under the bridge, but you have the whole world in front of you looking at your cards here, both in your personal and your professional life. You're cutting some energies off altogether and you're moving on. You're just cutting them off altogether and moving on and using wisdom moving forward, doing a full chakra cleanse. And you've done the shadow work. You continue. That's what saves somebody. You've done the shadow work. You've literally done the shadow work. Right here we have the page of coins here, and that's it. Somebody in school. This is the page of coins. You've done the shadow work on the school because the energy definitely had a plan, right? So you're winning in life. Six of Wands. Yeah. Shadow work. And I do see you back in the saddle in school and creating a whole new life for yourself. Creating a whole new life. So, yeah. Here's a Five of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles. And the very energy that should have possibly spoken up for somebody is now left out in the cold. They're the ones, it's like sending back spell work. That's what it is. Energetically, it was like sending back spell work, right? Sending back spell work. So I see you being booked and busy, lots of duties and responsibilities, but not burdened. I don't see you being burdened at all. I see you just keeping it high, very high vibrational, right? So see this right here, fresh new beginning for you. Fresh new beginning, a clean start. Fresh new beginning, clean start for you. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me, Geminis. That is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. And that is your lightning bolt moment. I will try to post something on the community page for those of you all who follow me on the community page about doing cord cutting. Or you can look it up. You can look up something, cord cutting ceremony, for those of you all to do that. We do have digital journals and digital calendars for those of you all who want those, but you can make your own if you like. 24 and 30. You have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and you're able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. That's 24. And then 30, you are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. So we have I am generous and I am imaginative. So these are your two numbers. Happy holidays, happy new year to each and every one of you all. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully this has been helpful to you all. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Somebody is highly intuitive. I mean, you have a lot of gifts, lots of gifts and talents. But I feel like looking at your card, I can see exactly what it is. I mean, somebody just has a really big heart. But somebody just didn't see that somebody fell in with the wrong crowd. Somebody fell in with the wrong crowd. And not you, obviously. But anyway, that's what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. But yeah, get ready to create. Like I said, somebody has a fresh, new, clear beginning, and you're doing a root chakra cleanse. So from the base all the way up. All right? Bye.